The following contest is a gauntlet match for Johnny Bell. The winner can wrestle anytime, anywhere, for any championship here at the RWA. Elimination, pinnacle, via pinfall, countout, disqualification, or over the top rope, and both feet landing on the hold. Now, let's introduce the first two competitors.
And Nick Marchand is somebody who is no stranger to the RWA. He's a Grand Slam champion in the RWA. He is a 3-time tag team champion, a 2-time Triple Crown champion, and he's held the Hype champions. Nick Marchand, this could be huge for him winning the Jeremy Bell, but it is a gauntlet match, and he does have some tough names to get through. But being a gauntlet, we don't know who's going to enter next with the Showman right now. Oh boy, the man. And the man entering number 2 is the Mind Eraser Mike Rossi, and him and Nick Marchand are no strangers to each other. A few months ago, back at RWA Goes Broadway, these two collided, and it was the Mind Eraser who was the last one standing. And Mike Rossi is somebody who the last show didn't go the way it was planned, as him and Devin Blaze, the New Gold Order, I believe, are done, as they lost to the Losers, and Chaos erupted above the 2. And here we go right now for the Jeremy Bell Gauntlet match. Nick Marchand and Mike Rossi, no strangers to one another. What do you think about this one, Bobby Rossi?
I think if there was any way to make things more interesting between these two, it would to add a layer of championship implications.
And these two are two guys who collided even on the grandest stage of them all at Legacy at one point. These guys have done it, have gone to battle before, and it's been balanced. But with something like the Jeremy Bell on the line, I think they're going to try a little bit even more.
I think Mike Rossi is never going to be playing with a full set. You know what I mean? Honestly, the guy's been a few apples short of a barrel his whole career, and things are only getting worse as he gets older. Nick Marchand, though, his lust for gold, his need to be the top dog, that keeps getting worse with age too, Coach. Oh, that picture-perfect drop kick, though. He might be insufferable, but that boy can go.
And like we mentioned, Bobby Rossi, Nick Marchand is somebody who is a Grand Slam champion in RWA. He has definitely made his mark, but it has been a decent a long time since he's won a championship match. And for him to win the Jeremy Bell, he may come closer to doing that. And here we go. Oh, back and forth right now. Oh, here we go.
The high knee lift of Nick Marchand floors Grassa momentarily, but I'm convinced that is not enough. Grassa, he's another one of those competitors that does not necessarily receive pain the same way the average person does.
And Nick Marchand, like you said, every time he comes down, he gets right back up. He faced Mike Grassa before at RWA Goes Broadway, and look, he's facing him again. But this time, the Jeremy Bell is on the line, and this could do it, Bobby.
Sunset flip attempt was thwarted. Marchand to his feet first. He misses with the clothesline attempt, but Grassa hits his square on the button. 2 for good measure. Marchand, Grassa with the redirection and a big pump kick.
And Bobby Rossi, like they mentioned before, this is a gauntlet match. So after this, another competitor enters, and another one after that. So these two guys didn't have the luck of the draw, but if they win this, they can prove that they deserve the Jeremy Bell.
Adrian, we did it, girl! Grassa now looking to ascend to the top rope. That is too big a man to be taking flight for Grassa. Well, it's Grassa's Grassa. And the elbow drop lands right across the clavicle. Cover here.
Only a 2 count. And like we mentioned, Mike Grassa is hungry after what happened in the last show. Had a chance for the RWA Tag Team Champions, but due to chaos with him and Devin Blaze, things didn't go their way.
No, they didn't, and we've been told that Devin Blaze will actually be in the building here tonight. Not sure if he's going to turn up during this match at some point. Right now, Mike Grassa's got Marchand draped over that top rope, and R.I.P. goes Marchand.
Where's that Bobby Rossi? Wow. Bobby Rossi, what is this? Bobby Rossi, do you see this right now?
Grassa has thrown on.
And just
Mike Grassa is Mike Grassa is not concerned with winning a championship title or the Jeremy Bell at this point in time. That's all I can say.
And Bobby Rossi, you see it in the ring right now. Mike Grassa was literally 3 seconds away from advancing to the next round. And now Ricky Medeiros is just going to walk in there, I feel, and take it.
Well, look, Nick Marchand has certainly gotten the bag beaten out of him by Mike Grassa. No match with Mike Grassa is a walk in the park by any stretch. And Ricky definitely does have a good chance of just kind of picking up the scraps on this one, Coach.
Look at this. And
Medeiros is just making an absolute mockery of what's left of Marchand.
Mike Grassa put out Nick Marchand for good. And it should be Mike Grassa in this spot right now, Bobby Rossi, against Ricky Medeiros. But instead, due to Devin Blaze, Nick Marchand had to take it.
Marchand.
Oh!
What's this?
Whoa.
He's got himself an inside cradle, playing a little possum. Medeiros now on the offensive, hops in with a leaping forearm. Snapman takeover. Drop kick to the brainstem, followed up by a pin attempt. Cover here, but no hook of the leg, and that could have bought Marchand all the leverage he needed.
And let's not forget the fact that Hollywood is still at ringside. This is his third match, Bobby Rossi, he has been a part of, and he's making his mark tonight at RWA.
Medeiros off the ropes. And again, Marchand takes to the air. Cover. Just scores himself a 2.5 after that drop kick. Such velocity.
Now I will give credit. Nick Marchand is holding his own right now, Bobby Rossi, after almost losing to Mike Grassa. But he's taken on a former Triple Crown champion. He's taken on the 2022 Renegade Rumble winner. Ricky Medeiros is definitely a challenge himself.
I'm going to say the least. I mean, these guys, the thing of it is, they've got a good amount of history, and they really come from the same club. You know, Marchand's an opportunist, as is Medeiros. Oh, man!
The Cutter Kowalski.
Cover here.
Who's it gonna be, Bobby? Oh! We have a fan favorite of the RWA, Bobby Rossi.
The strongest man in the whole line room, for that matter.
Oh! And Liftington's coming into this gauntlet fired up.
Big swing and a miss by Medeiros. Another big swing and another big miss. Ankle pick.
Oh!
Leaping elbow, but he misses with the attempt, and Medeiros is to his feet first.
Oh.
Big chops to the pectoral region.
But Bobby, Liftington is not somebody that'll go down easy. Going for the cut. Oh!
Caught in midair and sent spiked down to the canvas was Ricky Medeiros.
Look at the strength from Theodore J. Oh, Liftington. And the former multiple-time tag team champion, Ricky Medeiros, is down right now. And the crowd is behind the strongest man in the room, Bobby Rossi. And Theodore J. Liftington is somebody that the Jeremy Bell could change. It's been a while since we've seen some gold around his waist, and I think that could change him for the better. Oh, come on.
That's right, folks. In case you weren't keeping score, eliminations take place in this gauntlet match via submission, count-out, disqualification, pinfall, or over-the-top elimination.
And talking about fan favorites, Bobby Rossi, I think this is one of the biggest ones. He gave his tag team partner of RPG a hug, and the crowd is behind Dick Lane.
Dick Lane is known as an interdimensional being. He is the meta-human supervillain. He is arguably the spirit of the RWA. And he right now is in a very prime position to win it all.
And if you don't recall, Dick Lane was somebody that won the Triple Crown Championship and never lost it. And for him to get the Jeremy Bell, this could put his career right back on track.
And right now, Dick Lane is letting it be known who this match is for and what this is about. This isn't just about a championship chance down the line. This is for our fallen brother. This is for our friend. We miss you dearly, Jeremy, and we wish you were here in person.
And Dick Lane comes into this match with an advantage, being the last entrant in the Gauntlet match. And Dick Lane is fired up, and the crowd is behind him.
Dick Lane has got Medeiros by the wrist, who reverses the whip attempt. Big swing and a miss.
Oh.
Modified Russian leg sweep into the middle buckle. That is the innovation that we've known to grow, we've known to love from Dick Lane.
And at the same time, Bobby Rossi, you do have to give Ricky Medeiros credit. He's already had 2 matches, and they weren't technically easy ones. And here we go. He could win his 3rd right here just like that, but he is knocked out, Bobby. He is tired from his matches.
But Cutter Kowalski could have taken a lot out of himself with that one. Just a 2 count, says Cassius Kudo.
And Dick Lane, he's back up on his feet right away.
Oh. This educated feet and a lethal combination of Ricky Medeiros, followed up with an overhead German suplex. Still not enough to keep Dick Lane forced down for 3.
And when Dick Lane came back in December, he did take on 2 members of the DCMC of Mike Montero and Jamie Tucker. But since his return, he has not encountered Ricky Medeiros yet.
Dick Lane is somewhat new to the fold, but he's still getting somewhat of his groove back after an elongated hiatus. Some would say he's maybe even biting off more than he could chew in this matchup.
Oh.
But Dick Lane, Dick Lane hasn't missed a beat, in my opinion.
And you saw what the Jeremy Bell was able to do to Frank Bones, becoming the new Ocean State champion. I can't wait to see what's next for Dick Lane.
Dick Lane has gotten himself a chance to cash in at any championship at any point in time he so chooses. This makes the playing field considerably more interesting. Folks, this has been the first half of RWA's Cash is King from wherever you're watching via YouTube. Don't change the channel, don't change the website, don't change the app. We've got more action for you. Don't you go anywhere.